Well, hello. This is the final boss, and this is Arcana of Paradise, the tower, beyond the ends of the world. An endless tower curled. Kind of upon this tower, a people's home. All children not yet grown. Living arm in arm atop the tower. They survive together like a flower. I will say, some of the direct rhymes feel a little funky. But I would do a little revision on the intro, but I think it's a cool concept. I think the content is really interesting that there's these kids living on top of the tower in the top of the world. Some of the rhymes and the pacing felt a little funny, but let's press the space button. Let's go to space, baby. Woo! Space. The final frontier. So there's a whale. I wonder what Need? This kid's name is Need? Gosh, that should be my toddler's name is Need. I need this right now. I wonder what you think that whale knows. I wonder, do you think that whale knows what lies beyond the tower? Gabu. I don't know. Maybe it knows their food's hidden. Someday, I want to know what's waiting there. I want to know what lies beyond the tower. Watch over the children in the tower. They are still but young. Each and every one of them have a heart. Probably, I mean, this is kind of a grim story to my knowledge. Become a warrior and fight. Okay, I'll fight. I'm not scared. Pray and offer tribute. Okay, I'm religious. Rally to overcome the trials that await. Alright, I'm charismatic. Can make that happen. Children of the tower, I shall be watching. Seems a little grim. Until the doors to the surface finally open. Alright. Cool. Day 1. 40 breb. Oh. That. The first day. Small, pure children of the towers. So, great time for a writing tip. Whenever you have two modifiers, remove one of them, generally. And this is definitely a case where they're both saying, where there's a lot of things saying the same thing. Small children, that's the same thing. But we know kids are generally small. Pure children, in some ways you could say the same thing. So I would say, I would just cut those first two modifiers and say, children of the tower, today marks the first day of your existence. Existence. I thought I've existed before this. Into the tower you must go, eating bread, and continue to sow the threads of life in the commune? So this is a little confusing. I'm not sure what that's saying. I would say that this feels like it's been localized, and you might want to take an extra look at the localization. I do editing on this stream, so if you need help with localization, let me know. The children who live on top of the tower, know them, help them, and when their time comes, they too will become warriors. Okay. Okay, I can move around, huh? Oh, I see. Okay. Who's this guy? I'm starving. I wonder if there's any food left around here. Okay, dude. There's a dragon. Colossal bones rest imposingly. Imposingly. Sounds... For some reason that doesn't... Yeah, anyways. They belong to the graceful, majestic creature. Alright, so I'm like the magic whale. A messy place for a messy mind. Cleaning is another form of training. Okay, Ishi. How do I continue? Right click? Okay. Everything looks fuzzy again today. Is that the blurry thing there? God. This box won't open either. Everything is so unclear. Or I should check and see how much bread we have left. Oh, it's a mess with all this rubble. Okay, I can sense the gods. The rubble here must be the remnants from the gods of old. Clap, clap. Okay, a little weird. I see that a there is a desire to kind of have a metaphysical, thoughtful experience. I will say I don't know whether it's the translation, but the content is still really light as well. Like, you know, it doesn't feel super organic. As a parent, I mean, kids do randomly be like, what is God? But, like, to walk around the tower and all of them are like, the clouds are God. I'm meditating. Like some of that feels a little artificial. So I would say before we get into too much of the philosophical aspects of the story, I would make sure we just see them in their daily life. Like, what is it like living up here? They obviously have a shortage of bread. This guy's mad. So I'm like, again, these are some of the things that kind of in this day go to the next day. Okay. Maybe I need, yeah, stories present characters if they're real characters, but some conceits might make them seem like they just spawn there. Not sure which is intended. Yeah. I'm sensing quests. They need items to talk more. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Potentially, right? Like this has some visual novel elements, right? Where you get to know these characters or they each have a warrior's destiny. It's time for me to become a warrior has arrived. I mean, this is a warrior's destiny. If I find stuff to eat, I can fight like the rest of them. Alright. Okay, so I got some time for me to become a warrior has arrived. The child's destiny is calling. Undergo the warrior's baptism. Oh my god. So epic. I want to be able to, so please. Need. Child without confidence. Status. The warrior's baptism. Affects the amount of damage the warrior can take. Okay. Effects. Okay. Affects the amount of damage dealt with magic. So he's a magic guy. That's not a good skill. Maybe that's somebody else. If someone attacks him, where he wields a weapon and a shield. Okay. Into the baptism. I mean, you still seem a little young to go out fighting. Like the kid that's griping about food and stuff. Warriors who fight in the tower change the fate of the commune. They're still but children. Know them well and guide them. Okay. I got one word. This guy's ready for a baptism. You seem to have some, though. If I can find stuff to eat, I can fight like the rest of them, this child's destiny is calling. Undergo the warrior's baptism. Man, I wish I'd underwent a freaking warrior's baptism in my life. I feel like I'm such a has-been, What have I missed out on? Whiff is a skill. That's great. It's a hassle, but I'll go and fight and eat and live. So I see there's some procedural generation here. Proc gen. So he's really fast. Oh, good at high avoiding glutton. Uses a food card will consume an additional portion of food. Warrior who wields weapon and shield uses a chain attack to increase strength. Okay, so he's kind of like a end to the baptism. So it feels like it's like a light, darkest dungeon in some ways. To adventure. All right, let's go to adventure then. Through its filled with danger, an important source of food is paramount. Okay. What do? Two people got baptized. You ready to fight? What is this? The hanged man. Reverse the cards in your hand. Has a very low chance of tearing. Add to party. Okay. You can count on me. Add to party. Okay, so that makes... Alright, let's go! Let's go party! Believe in the gods, ever diligent, watch your step! Okay, I tried Octopath on mobile. Oh, interesting. Warriors have their own will and fight freely. However, they are still but children. Their fate is in your hand. I've heard the still but children a few times. I would try to find a little bit of a different phrasing. Their fate is in your hands. You can guide them well. Okay, so I auto run, I guess. Beginning. Floor. Take care not to delve too deep. 10% traveled. Mysterious child appeared before the children. Why don't you come up? We got food upstairs. Okay. Hey there, how you going? It's also different phrasing there. This is the tower, home of mysterious Arcana. I'm one of the Arcana. I've been waiting for you all. If you like, I could show you through the fundamentals of getting through these halls. Do you want to learn fundamentals? Yes, please. Don't worry, it's very simple. I drag a card. Attacks with strength to free. Press space to select the card and guide the children. Plus T to see an explanation. Make sure to read everything. Press R to deal. You can deal as many times as you want until you find the cards you need. Worry not. Oh, I see. What the heck? What are they doing? And most enemies aim to harm the children. Pay heed to when the circle fills. Without defense or healing, the children will suffer. I'm confused. I don't know how the timing is working. Oh, I see. So I see. So it's like a time clock. Interesting. So it's funny because I built the game I'm working on was a poison bread. Why do I want not poison bread? Deck builder. But yeah, I was working on a deck builder, and one of the things we didn't do was make it real time because, yeah, it's not doesn't mesh well. Real time battles just don't mesh well with deck builders. I'm not afraid. I'll fight for my friends. Weapon guards can be defended with a perfect. I think you mean perfect guard. If you can use a shield just before the circle fills, you can repel opponent's attack. Oh well, it's too late. What? He messed up my bread? What the heck? I see. Swordmans can chain their attack together. Chain attacks increase in strength when each attack is chained. Why do they do that weird shrug? I'm starving. We did it! Okay, this is really weird. So I think the things that I care a lot about are R and period to reroll. Disruption card. Why would I ever want that? Like, it's like absolute garbage card, bread. What lies ahead changes depending on the path taken. As pictures, use the pictures as hints. So it's treasure and a boss. I want to go left. Okay. Oh my god, it's jumping over here. Let's go left. I like the question marks. Question marks are fun. The art's really great, though. The art's really beautiful. Suddenly shrouded in darkness. That's not good. What will you do? I like that they use the cards to a terrible reward. Oh, I guess we'll take trash. That stinks. Trash. Give me something good. Give me some bread. Come on. Suspicious treasure? Can't even be a nice treasure? Come on, man. Attack it. Chest is forced open. Okay. Now, here's a valuable card. Just holding onto it gives you its effects. However, these effects are not always beneficial. Reduces damage by 10 at the start of battle. Yeah, I'll take that. I wish just bread stored. It's kind of weird like the bread shows up in my deck as it cycles. So I'm fighting a boss now. Mysterious child appeared before the children. Hey, weirdo. How you going? How is it going? If you'd like, I should show you through the fundamentals of getting through these halls. Thought we just did. You know what you're doing, right? Oh. I'll follow your lead. Uh-oh. I'm facing testing. Know what cards are at your disposal. Okay. Okay, so I got Legend. Alright. Got him. Oh. Are we okay with the fact that we just murdered this person? The children were victorious. Alright. That lady was weird. The child Arcana vanished in a burst of feathers. Pondering the nature of the Arcana, the children hurry back to the commune. This Arcana. What is afoot? We bring bread. Barely made it back. Wow, I thought I had a pretty good life. I did my best so everyone would be happy with me. Oh, okay. Oh, just barely got it. I have a feeling it's like this tutorial quest. It's just, but it still feels good that it just like gets there. That's a feel good moment. You will earn tower experience through the adventures, granting new cards and events. Tower itself will grow with you. Unlock powerful foe battle landing. Excitement and great rewards await those who venture here. Successfully home, barely made it back. I have no idea what those mean. Oh, I got 30 bread now. Oh, I guess I was at 40, so I didn't get any bread. At the end of the day, the amount of bread is reduced according to the number of children could not live without bread. Children and bread. Bread. Eat your bread, boys and girls. Alright, sorry. Alright. We came back. Baptized as warriors. I went inside the tower. I don't remember a thing. Did I just black out? Couldn't bring back any bread. Sad. I remember. Ooh, something changed. Sacred tree is revived. Some say offering it bread grants you wishes. Bread. I get it. We get it. The bread matters. The bread matters. There's been a lot of notifications about bread. Offer bread at the sacred tree. Pay quietly next to you. Receive a blessing. Okay. Clap, clap. Okay, offer. Yeah, the mouse is kind of weird. It's not super clear where the clicky bit is. Add to party. Alright, let's do this again. We're gonna go do one more run. We're gonna do one more run and then we'll see how it goes. Watch out, be ever diligent. It's very wise. Be ever diligent. Again, these just don't sound like kids. What's the purpose? To bring back bread. Strange bucket, gather bread, and return to the commune. Thanks. Love strange buckets. Whoa, what happened? Save, beginning. That's that. Venture the tower. Take care not to delve too deep. Alright, bring it on. Mysterious child, you again? Yeah, I know I need bread. Oh, sure, you can have some. No, bread's too important to give away. Okay. Okay. I get it. Bread's important. Bread's my life. Got it. Got it. I have to deal with this. I'm not afraid. Yeah, and we also know that that guy really likes food. So I will say some of the dialogue and stuff is getting a little bit repetitive. Like, again, burn him! I don't really know what Hanged Man does. What? I guess if the sword's facing me, I go like this? I don't know. There's cards can be upside down, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Let's get some real bread. Do I not want to use torches? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, 2 fights in a boss, fight in a treasure chest in a boss. I mean, that's an easy one. I want the treasure. Uh, this. Alright, that didn't go great. Didn't go great. I don't love the battle system, unfortunately. I like the way that the screens transition, but yeah, like the battle is like I don't love the real-time deck builders. I mean I made one, so I should know, right? Like there's just something lost about them. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't realize I was like should wait for like a. I also wish I could play the cards by pressing like 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's kind of creepy. Guy's a little weird. And I will say the voice line is terrifying. I'm starving. Oh, I see. This is like a flip card. Got it. So that's what the Hanged Man does. Okay, that's kind of confusing that cards can come in on 2 sides. The question mark last time was pretty crummy, so I'm not going to go to the question mark. We're going to go this way. Oh, hi, dude. Oh, yeah. He seems frustrated because he can't cook the meat he's holding. The fire for you. Give you some too. Okay, thanks, dude. Bread. Oh, you get grilled meat. Is that better than bread? You're a little terrifying, but I thought I just fought someone who looked a lot like you. Was it your brother? Is your brother a real jerk? Oh, the skeleton. Not a skeleton. Uh... Alright. I think I get it. I mean, I don't... I like using the mouse better than the space. I guess I'll get some breb. We got 2 brebs. I gotta get some work done, man. I'm not bringing home the breb. There's a fountain. Drinking it will likely restore your health. Well, I have full health. Peer into the water. What's that even mean? I'll try that. I wish you were food. Oh my, yeah. A little concerning. It's full of clear water. Alright. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll get some more drinking water. I wish those other food cards turned to bread at the end, but I don't think they're going to. Alright, let's see. Boss and wind. These look exactly the same, so I'm just gonna pick randomly. Boss. Hi, dude. I mean, the art's amazing. There's always someone to do. Oh my god. You came in strong, dude. Give me that shield. I think this guy has a 10% chance to miss, which is really annoying. But I mean, so okay, I guess I get it, but it just feels... So far, it feels really basic. Like, where I just attack and something... Man, then again, neither does hope. That's a little bit of a interesting quote, but... Give me that shield. Where my shield at? Alright. Alright, we're plugging through. The children were victorious. Oh, excellent. I deserve it. Poison bread. I mean, why would I ever... Yeah, I feel like there's so many garbage cards. I don't really want the garbage cards. There's a lot of them. Oh, hello? You're concerning. Yeah. I think there's a good job with the age difference, right? Like, little kid, the extremes make a big idea in... Make a big idea. The extremes make for good storytelling. Young kids going through a tower dealing with these weird aged figures, I think is really rich with symbolism and interesting kind of context, right? It just innocence versus the decay of age, I think is a really good setup here. So good job. Tell me, are you happy? Is sorrow a stranger to you? Please, if only just a smidgen, take some of my misfortune. You're unhappy? You mean you're hungry? I'll take your trash, sure. Take some trash. Alright. Hey, you help out old ladies. I suppose someone who knows Slay the Spire might be biased. I'm gonna do this spiral thing. I haven't seen a spiral before. What do you mean biased by Slay the Spire? Heck yeah. Secret passage. You found a secret passage. Now you can press on without meeting any enemies. Alright. I mean, don't I get food from meeting enemies? Floor 4. Oh my gosh. Midpoint boundary. Laugh now while you can. Press the escape button. Looks like I'll be able to rest here. How much life do I have? I wish you could see how much life I have. Can I press escape? No. There's some trash. So hungry, no matter how much, never enough. Where does the bread even go anyways? Wait. What? Wait. What? Wait. What? So the bread is magic bread and it doesn't exit the body. That's a bit like really leaning into the metaphor, like almost a little bit too much. Mr. Wall blocks the way forward. Okay. You spot some writing on the wall. I need to give a bird to the tree before I can go down here, I'm guessing. Paradise awaits. Don't remember where, but I heard some of that stuff before the children decided to return to the commune. Okay, well. I got some bread. Barely made it back. Excuse me. I feel like I did an okay job. I'm starving. Oh no, I wasn't recording. Gosh darn it. How sad. Let's hurry and dig in. Well, darn it. Thought I was recording. Must have clicked it off by accident. Well, I'll download the VOD and upload it to YouTube. Oh wow, I didn't get any experience that time. Day 4. Hey, I thought I brought like 5 bread back. What the heck happened to all the bread I brought back? Oh, I guess it's like I eat first and then I cash in. I see. The tower has an inn. Don't stop. Paradise awaits. The children contemplate what they read. But I thought they just didn't remember anything. Restore the giant statue. Sure. The ritual site? We'll do the war god statue. I mean, I have no idea what the difference between them is. Whenever you speak your intentions. There's a strange encounter. The children discovered writing about paradise in the towers. Well, I just remember paradise is real. I'm all fired up knowing it's right there. I mean, I guess I've heard about the stuff about paradise before. I might have lost the stuff. Nah. I too recall tales of paradise. Cannot say how much a place would look. I cannot hear the gods affirming its nature. I've had some dreams about paradise. Love to see the real thing. It appears to have reclaimed my memories. At the tower's end, a paradise on the surface does intrigue me? What? But I thought... Yes. Well. See, there's some affinity mechanics and stuff like that. Well, it's very interesting. There's no need to rush. The day they become warriors will come, such is the fate of those who survive on bread. Man, harsh bread. I feel like the box is really important, so I want it open. Okay, I don't know. Card design. It's changing things up every now and you should try changing the design of your card backs. This can be found in the options menu. Okay. We'll do the question mark, dude. There. Yes, offer the sacrifice. I have no idea what that did. It gave me a bucket, I guess, last time. Alright, so what are my thoughts on this game? I think art and visuals are like a 9 or a 10, right? Like the art is gorgeous. The aesthetic is really nice. It's really just inviting and welcoming. Mechanics, I don't love the real-time battles. I mean, it is hardly... in some ways, it's almost not a deck builder. It's just... You have to pick your attack or defend. It's kind of at least what I experienced so far, and there seems to be some more things when cards flip back and forth and the hanged man and this and that. But I feel like I don't see much of the deck builder parts of this at all. It feels like a different, like a card like way to do an RPG menu, right? Which is like if I'm playing, Final Fantasy VII and I click attack and I have a time to click attack or click defend. um I did like that there was some time, like, with a timing based thing, like perfect blocks, perfect, strikes, stuff like that. Oh my god, I'm going blind. Hold on. Something's in my eye. Are good things to do. I think that works. Um, but yeah, my thinking here is this world is really gorgeous. The mechanics I think are good for some players. They probably just That's maybe more of a me thing, just because I've had like PTSD from real time, from trying to make a real time deck builder. And then, yeah, in terms of the story, I think conceptually the story is really interesting. I can see that there's a lot that the writer is trying to accomplish with this. I do think it still needs help, though. I think we're being vague for the sake of being vague and mysterious. Oh my god, I'm like really losing it. Yeah, like we're kind of being vague. I mean, that's one principle of storytelling that applies pretty regularly. Is just because you're being vague doesn't mean that it's going to add an air of mystery to the story. It might just add an air of confusion. And I think we're getting on that line where it's just like I kind of want to just know some of the facts, like, and then some of the facts seem to conflict even. Like they forget what happened in the tower, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, but I remember there was this sign that said paradise awaits at the other end, which seems to be a little strange as well. I do like that there's a striving for metaphor in the story, and then the character design, like where these young, kind of innocent kids confronting these more like decrepit, aged, skeletons, old men, old women, as they're going down this tower. Kind of like, it feels very coming of agey, right? Like where you're going from a child into this warrior in your kind of coming of age phase, and then you have to kind of get to adulthood in some ways. So I do think the metaphor of this is really interesting. I think the execution on the story though does need work, whether it's localization, which could be a very real thing where, hey, this might not have originally been written in English, and so some of that is showing, right, where some of the text doesn't really ring so true. But there are some fundamental just story issues where a lot of the characters are saying exactly what's on their mind, very on the nose. Like they're like, I wonder if there's a god in these clouds, and it's like, very rarely kids will talk like that, but not every single kid on the top of the tower on a given day. So some of the dialogue does come across a little bit artificial and a little bit like feels like it's trying very hard to hit that metaphorical note, when I think if the writer stepped back and just let the hard work you're doing on art, design, and just build an interesting characters that we care about and put them in this world, the metaphor will come through on its own. So that's my kind of writerly feedback and thoughts. Overall, great job on the game. Those of you who are on Twitch watching, I will do one more game. So buckle up. We're not over yet. So don't abandon me. And I'll be right back. I'll get the stream thing reset and going from there. But anyways, great job on the game developers. Excited to see what you come up with next. Bye bye.